Good evening, I'm Eric Zawadzki. I'm the developer on the Deviant and Renegades role-playing game. This is my regular role-playing group, tabletop group, meeting in quarantine. So that's ending soon. If you could just go ahead and introduce yourselves real quick.
Tell us
Jake how you playing Steve.
Noel playing Benji.
Rachel playing Tamsin.
Mark playing Solomon.
That was heartfelt. I have enjoyed having these sessions recorded, and I felt that was valuable. But yeah, I'm also looking forward to seeing all of your lovely faces again at the table. All right, so let's start with quotes.
All right. The problem with really productive sessions, which is what we had last time, is they don't tend to be particularly quotable. So I have a rifle and I'm shooting at him, and I think I'm yelling about the Yankees. I like that we're turning this episode into a mecha anime.
Oh yeah, we kind of did.
Are you here to rescue me? We're doing lots of things today. Which was not a lie.
Yeah, don't lie to the telepath.
Yeah. I didn't see that plan coming. Dunk certainly didn't. And to sum up last session, as Steve said just before we started recording, I know lots of people are dead. Who's still alive?
Long list. Oh my goodness. Yeah, you guys took down a lot of your conviction touchstones in that session. So there was Dunk, Francois.
Yep.
As far as conviction touchstones.
Yeah.
Also took down 3 nodes. You took down the data management, including the weather vane. You took down the lobbying group because you ended up killing the head of City Hall, your lobbyist in City Hall.
Yeah, that was
and of course killing Dunk kills the movers, so the movers have been okay. We whatever, but yeah, they died, or she died. Killing Dunk took out the movers. So if you look at your org chart,
please refer to your org chart.
question.
Yes.
Wasn't the lobbyist the person I was leading around? Oh no, that was a different group. Who was I leading around?
You were leading. She was the one that came to you with some concerns.
Oh,
she was leading some VIPs, and she happened to come into the lab at just the absolute worst moment.
Okay. For some reason, I was thinking there's some. Oh, never mind. I'm thinking about the deviant from the other group. I'm good. Yeah. I'm good.
Yeah.
Yeah. For some reason, I thought that person was the arbitration person.
No, she was City Hall. Arbitration Association Research and the local police are the ones that didn't get nuked in that conflagration rather.
My brilliant idea was to try to snap up the arbitration node as our third node for our burgeoning conspiracy before anybody else does.
Possibly important.
We had briefly talked about that at the end of the last session.
Yeah, that sounds familiar.
Yep, at risk here. Org chart. Okay. So,
Yeah, really.
Here's our org chart. So City Hall, that's toast. Serendipitous Gardens, thoroughly yours now. Data management nuked. Transfers nuked. So you see this lack of connection between marketing, which is the hierarchical node, and all of this. This is now what's known as an orphaned cluster. And really what happens with orphan clusters is they get snapped up by other conspiracies. See also your overall plan.
I see.
Just embrace becoming the baddies.
Well, you know.
We'll just do our best to be less bad than the last guys.
I pick my shirts intentionally. Yeah. So, okay, I can close that.
Did we lose any of the NPCs from the Renegades?
No.
Surprisingly,
Dunk
no.
shot one.
Who did?
I thought Dunk shot one.
Yeah, I rewound that so that I could shoot Dunk
okay.
instead.
Yep.
Awesome.
All right.
Yeah, I think we didn't lose anybody.
That's
Holy
right.
shit. They probably remember that. If we remember it, they probably do too.
Who the other renegades?
Yeah,
Or-
like the one who died.
Oh,
I don't know.
It's-
Really?
The way the power is typically flavored, and of course it can change depending on individual deviant, is that you foresaw a branching, and if you make one choice, a bad thing happens, so you have to make a different choice. But you don't know what that choice is. And so the choice that he made that caused the death to happen was the one that he foresaw, or that somebody
okay.
foresaw.
Right.
And so the people that are involved don't know about it, but it was something that was, in the stars, I guess. But again, that can be
Kind of
flavored depending
character-wise,
on
none of us actually know that. It's only
I get it now.
Yeah.
because Jake used the power, right?
Right. And both of the rewinds that we got were of the we foresaw it flavor.
Yes.
Okay, got it.
Okay.
What I foresaw was us doing just fine and didn't need to use it.
Everything's gonna go great.
yeah. I saw things going really well. I mean, like I even found the guy we were supposed to rescue.
Who's good at lying to themselves?
Yes.
like 20 episodes ago, we were thinking about rescuing this guy.
We
We
did.
did rescue him, and then he got captured
Briefly.
again hours
Briefly.
later.
Yeah, very briefly.
After you kind of got kicked a bunch, nobody died, but I recall that Benji was really seriously hurt, and
Yeah,
Yeah.
was only alive by dint of being unkillable.
yeah. If he comes at us, I'm gonna tell him to read my goddamn mind. And
We tried.
I almost died saving you, and by the time I was out of the hospital from almost dying, you were gone for days already.
Yep. All right, so
level up.
aspirations that we have for on the docket right now are Benji, find out what happened to Jared, because as you recall, he when you got home, the portal was hanging open. Jared and the spacesuit and the motorcycle were missing. Soul tracked down Malio and Draconis. Steve, write a blog post to harass Malio and Draconis. Tim said was find out where Danica is. Because last you knew she was in the humiliation chamber.
Yes, which apparently wasn't in that building.
Nope, was not in that building.
So
Well, that's a problem we can solve if we go take over arbitration.
hopefully arbitration knows.
Or the telepath guy might be able to know where other people are too.
Yes. Ooh, he might. Well, he didn't. He knew that she wasn't there. I feel like I asked.
Is
Yeah.
now the time? Do we step out of the shadows now and make our move?
That was me flourishing my cape.
Wow. That was very Ninja Turtles.
Yes.
That's the more recent one, though, as I recall. That's like the 2018.
Okay, my only frame of reference is the one from when we were growing up.
Ditto.
Yeah, that's that one is, I don't know. There was I enjoyed the one that was, I think it was 2016. We watched with the kids, or I watched with the kids.
Oh, okay.
So, all right. So, no, yeah, everybody touched or kicked or murdered a touchstone last chapter, so that's not an issue. We're definitely at the start of a new story. So get your minor instabilities.
It's equal to what again?
Your highest magnitude variation.
Okay. Sweet. Oh.
Oh.
This is a problem.
You got some wrapovers?
Yeah. I believe so. My highest magnitude variation is 3, and I was holding on to 3 from before, so.
Mine is still 2.
Yep. So we got 1 X and 4 slashes.
Yeah, I was just talking about how the only one who's, I think, raised a variation magnitude was Soul, or bought a new variation as well, unless you count the increases in manticores.
Yes.
Manticore companions definitely have been the cheaty way of getting a little bit more variations, even if you have to like buy animal ken to use them properly.
Yeah. Lots of animal ken. Specialization in raccoons.
That's straight up Matrix shit. I need to know everything about raccoons. Everything. How to get what they want, how to get them to do what I want.
I feel like Steve is just, I don't know, a camera away from like a crazy kid show host. Complete with really, really dark skeletons in his closet.
Yeah.
All right.
Maybe not so much on the kids show, especially since the scar that I'm probably going to be growing is the alternate persona again.
Oh,
So,
wait, the existing one or a new one?
I think you only get one. I could be mistaken on that, Eric, but I
Kid
think
show host would be an interesting. No.
I'm sorry, which?
Can you have more than one alternate persona?
I think one is enough for you.
Yeah, I think so too.
That one was pretty. That one has been. No, it's been mostly good, kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fine. Been in the background.
You didn't buy the like horrible "It Always Hates You" thing, like Abby did. Gosh, Abby.
Oh god.
Oh,
Oh wait, I can't say anything about that. Anyway,
Oh, good. So at least we know it's unfixable out of character, so we don't feel so bad when we fail in character.
anyway,
All
damn
right,
it, I really shouldn't have said anything about that. Oh well.
let's reboot Abby.
Okay, so
Well, I think we left off with Saul and I frantically trying to close the portal.
yes.
And this is because Jared is in there on a joyride or something.
That's
Yeah.
what appears to be the case.
Because the bike's gone
And the spacesuit.
and the spacesuit.
Mhm.
Well, that's interesting because then either he took somebody with him or he believes that his incorporeal form would be harmed by what's in there.
Well, you probably can't drive the motorcycle while he's incorporeal, though.
this is
You
true.
can't interact with things.
I guess he probably could have like oozed under the hi, I love you too, Kaylee. The door or something to get into my condo. He had coffee though.
Coffee?
He had made coffee.
Wait, what are you talking about?
When he's woke my character up in the past with just sitting there with coffee all made and everything.
Walks through the door first and then makes the coffee when he's solid.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
that's how he was doing it.
again.
That's why you had to, up the wall density or whatever to make it so that it wasn't passable by incorporeal things.
Oh, you were trying to figure out how he was getting the coffee into your apartment. It was your coffee.
Yeah, my coffee.
It was always your coffee.
You just made it.
Yes, how nice of him to use my own resources as a treat for me. Anyway,
Saves you the trouble of using the grinder.
Closing.
He may have even cleaned it out. Hard to say. You think he cleaned it out?
well, let's deal with some
Okay.
aspirations.
What?
All right. So moving on. So Sol and Benji were working to close the portal.
At least for the moment, yeah.
Yeah. I would say you've done this enough times that you can let the portal close pretty readily. I don't think there's too much complication.
Shit. I mean, yay, maybe, but maybe shit. I don't know.
It's what we were planning for. Like,
I mean, sort of. It wasn't really something I was hoping for. It was something I was did just in case, like.
well, we set the trap. And now we made the trap go. Good. It's closed. Let's go.
Yeah, but how do we know if he died?
He doesn't come back.
Yeah, but if he comes back, he's gonna, I don't know, come back with friends.
He doesn't seem like the kind who makes friends.
Right. I was, God damn it. I was using the word friends in a angels,
By friends, you mean our enemies.
Yeah.
Well, we have an angel gun.
Yeah, but it ain't done.
Yet. It's real close.
It is close. I mean, I could probably make it work if I
Use your weekend action?
in a pinch. What?
Work weekends?
Oh God.
You're putting in overtime on the behalf of the conspiracy, you on your own behalf.
Yeah, well, anyway, we work on finishing it and then deal with it if we need to deal with it.
All right. Crap. Okay, so I don't know. What's the most on fire thing?
I feel like there's still some people who are in there that I'm worried are going to face some retribution for what we did. So let's maybe find people that they've taken that we haven't found yet.
Yeah, okay.
Hostage is not like
Be vague.
Yes.
How do you want to do that?
I don't know. We need who knows where their other buildings are. I know where their other buildings are. I need to find out where the other buildings are.
Hey, you're the one in charge.
Crap, am I the one in charge?
Well, I mean, okay, Jared's the one in charge, and then I gesture at where the portal is supposed to be.
Okay.
Nobody else knows he's missing yet. Can we break into his apartment and like log into his shit or something?
Someone in this company knows where they keep the hostage leverage.
All right. What building is where? I would know where Jared's office would be. Is it still where it used to be?
His office, yes, technically. His office is where it used to be, but he's been doing a lot of work from home lately.
Okay.
Yeah, dude, I've got the key to his unit. Let's
All right.
go in there.
Let's get in there.
We don't need keys. I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, if he has the key, we can use the key.
I don't need keys.
Actually, this wasn't the right one.
Just remember, our superpowers don't let us get into his apartment unless it's, just like punching through the wall or something.
Cosmos does.
That's right.
Because his apartment was made of metal lady or something like the other place?
No, because we've programmed the building so that nobody can use powers for it. So
Because that's just the way you play.
Yeah.
Oh.
It works for us, it works for him too. But I have the key, so it's not a problem.
All right.
That looks Jared enough.
Hey,
The other one was the one where you were questioning Saeed.
Steve, you want to park Cosmo down in my office and tell him to warn us if the portal opens?
I could do
Survives it?
that. Are you sure you want me to do that?
Oh, God damn it. Maybe not. Whatever. I'll figure it out. I'm gonna
Put a camera down there.
yeah, just give me your cell phone. It makes a big oh shit. I mean, it makes a big sound when it opens, but only I can hear it. Can you guys see the portal when it opens?
It's a good question.
Yeah.
Can we?
Didn't we?
I'm sure you could hear
we
something,
did.
but a lot of the crackly and stuff. I mean, it's pretty obvious when the portal is open. It's all the other weird shit that they can't see.
Okay. All right. Well, so I'll just leave a phone in there with an open line, and we'll be able to hear it if something happens.
I mean, at the
Good
very
call.
least, if the phone line goes dead, either it ran out of battery or it got what's the word?
Fried.
Fried.
Yes, technical term.
I mean, I think that the EMP level is pretty sufficient. Like, it does electricity and radiation damage. It probably fries electronics pretty quick.
Right.
Yep. Let's go, Snoop.
Go, Snoop.
All
All
right.
right. You're in Jared's unit, which is like this except in 70s stuff. So think shag carpet, orange, lots of orange. But still
Groovy.
huge. Very groovy.
You can here.
Maybe a wall of collectible vinyl.
Is he actually a vinyl collector or
No, it's just that's
insane?
what the angels did to the building.
It was bad DVDs, and now it's
bad vinyl?
It's good vinyl. Angels have good taste. That doesn't mean Jared's listening to it, just that the angels have good taste.
Wow. Wonder if this stuff is worth anything.
I feel like if anybody would have sold it on eBay, it would have been Jared and replaced it with horrible stuff.
Jared's been a little busy to be selling things on eBay.
All right. Let's
Ransack.
yeah.
Investigation.
All
I mean, carefully and put your gloves on, damn it. Just in case.
Cosmos got the trash.
I'm a good with gloves.
He's already spread it halfway across the apartment.
You know what? Give me a wits plus animal Ken. I'm just morbidly curious.
Wits plus animal Ken.
Yeah. Maybe. Yeah, that's fine.
I mean, technically, we have kind of a good excuse for like trying to find his login shit, because there's an emergency at the company, and we're just trying to help.
Yeah, it's my job to maintain control.
Did you say 6?
No. Counting my dice.
Okay.
I have not rolled yet.
Okay.
3, and 5 is 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then just 4.
Okay. All right. So mostly he just finds garbage, but you know, he's a raccoon.
It's treasure to him.
It's treasure to him.
Hey,
All
there.
right.
You can find out a lot about what a person's been doing lately by what's in their garbage.
I don't know if I want to know.
Haven't you guys ever seen the movie Sneakers?
Yeah.
Yes, but I'm saying in
No,
this case,
that's
I don't
you know,
think I
that's-
want to know.
that's classic intelligence work. That's no
Yeah.
joke. It's
Yeah.
still totally relevant.
Like if there's pictures of, you know what? I don't want to know.
There's definitely pictures of you.
Wait, he's throwing pictures of me away?
That's the thing. I can't put anything in there
In
that
the
was
digital
related to you.
age?
Now, if you went into his underwear drawer,
Let's not
well,
go there.
all right. There's got to be a computer or something around someplace.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
Oh, hey, I'm gonna pump up my my super wits and use the ability. I wanna find his piece of paper that he writes all his passwords on. Because he's a fail son.
He is a fail son.
And it's his apartment, and he doesn't think he thinks everything is safe in here.
He's attached the list with a magnet to the outside of his computer.
Let's see. He has written down all his passwords. The only downside is that it's two-factor authentication. It requires a fingerprint. It's like the phone two-factor authentication.
Okay.
All right. Where's his dirty glasses?
Dirty glasses.
Oh, he
I'm gonna
doesn't. Dang it.
Find a way to get his fingerprint. So
That's why I said there
Yeah,
fingerprints
search
on
around,
there, pencil shavings,
stuff.
scotch tape.
we'll science up a fingerprint.
I know
Give
where
me,
there's a pencil sharpener.
give me a wits plus investigate. Yeah, but unfortunately, it's in Karen's office and not his.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, Tanson's office. Tanson's office.
Then I can go get it.
It will kind of always be Karen's office, though. Like,
Yeah. Wait, why is the pencil sharpener in Karen's office gonna help?
Because we need the pencil shavings. The graphite.
We can
Oh,
find
okay.
don't worry about it. We're making things way more complicated.
It's wrapped up in the roll.
Yeah, especially given that you have a character in this game that has a superpower that's specifically useful for this sort of thing. That you only remember when you desperately need to refresh medium instability. Actually, that's a lie, but
What are you talking about?
Can you morph your thumb into his thumb?
Not to my knowledge. Am I forgetting something I can do? Are you talking to me?
not a player character.
Oh, Abby.
Yeah, Abby.
Okay.
Well, we can see if we can do it ourselves. What was she?
Yeah.
Well, how traumatized is Abby and where is she?
Like
She's at the reception desk. It's where she belongs after all.
Use her as plan
Face
B.
Thief. So Face Thief 1 does this, and I can mutate that,
Okay.
right?
But do you
Just a
have?
single-
Well, I think you have to
single
get
portion
to
of the
2,
body?
but yeah, you yes, but you would have to have either the ability to see him face to face right now, or there's a deviation that lets you do it from a photograph or memory, basically.
Really? Oh. Well, how much is the deviation? Do you know?
I think it's a +1 as I recall. You can look
Okay.
it up, but yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a +1.
That's still doable.
It's doable.
I mean,
All right.
can I try and larceny it first?
Sure, you can do that.
I mean, there's like probably an empty wine glass, easily accessible or whatever.
Coffee mug.
What's the roll on that? Is that wits plus larceny?
Yeah, let's do a minus 2. I mean, you have full run of the place, but you're also probably want to be mindful of your time.
Sure. Okay. So I have a pumped up wits at the moment. And there's my larceny, and I have 9, or I keep wanting to say 9. Yeah, 9 again. Yeah. And that's a lot of 9s. Okay. Well, shit. It's already at 6 before I re-roll my 9s. I rolled 4 9s.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
It's still 6. I didn't get any additional successes.
You realize that he's like, apparently at some point he got himself like a, how to describe this? You know how people sometimes will have like plaster casts of like, their baby's feet or whatever, hands, a keepable moment. He actually has gotten like a latex, like covered print of his hand on a stand.
Oh my god, this is totally a CSI episode coming to life.
It's like, what the hell?
Wow.
And it even got down to fingerprints.
It's like he's worried about
The
becoming
wax
like
dip
permanently
hand from the
insubstantial
rim.
or something.
Huh? What, Mark?
That's like the wax dipped hands from the Ren Fest.
Yeah, something like that.
Gross.
I'm trying to figure out if this is like some kind of weird ego art or if this is some sort of weird sex thing. And
You figure it out. Blame
It's
it on-
not a good answer either way.
exactly.
The fact that it's in his bathroom on his bathroom counter is not encouraging.
No. Yep. Let's move on.
Hey,
All right. So you
Benji?
2-factor your way into his stuff.
when we're done here, is there any way that we can get the condo building to just burn this place with fire to cleanse it before the next one?
I'll do that.
Radioactive. And that one also has lethal radiation in it. Okay.
All right, Tam.
All right.
You're up.
Search computer for
Oh, yes.
location of people.
Yes, use my linchpin knowledge of stuff.
Well, you're very quickly able to identify the name of Heather Westfall, who's the arbitration leverage node
Mm-hmm.
linchpin, who is in charge of bringing Renegade Remade back on side through a combination of inducements and threats involving their touchstones. Hey!
All right, and since
I bet she knows.
she's gone bye-bye.
No, she hasn't. That's not the one
She
that's
hasn't.
gone bye-bye. No. You're
She's the
thinking
one we
of-
want to recruit.
Yes. All right, well, time to consolidate power, I guess.
Where is she?
Yes.
Well, there is a black site somewhere in the Denver metro area that she doesn't even share with Jared. But you have an email address
You know,
and
as
a
long
phone
as
number.
as long as we're in here and specifically in his computer, there might be something in here to indicate what Jared is doing right now. Like why
Google history.
Google history.
Tamsin, check his Google history.
Well, I already have a lot of instability. So
That's a good one.
the bright side, like the fact that you're even doing this at all, this is definitely acting against your conviction touchstone, right?
Oh gosh,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're going to be healing some minor when you're done with this. You just might need brain bleach afterwards.
Question. I'm feeling petty.
Okay.
Are there any e-commerce type sites that he's left himself logged into and that has his credit card in it?
Ooh. Let's see, on his work laptop. Let's see.
But she's still logged into Amazon or something.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Not so much e-commerce, but he's got a bunch of like really weird specialty sites. Like, places where you can get bulk purchase handcuffs or like rubber tubing or like Bitcoin wallets. He has a Bitcoin wallet and all sorts of shady stuff going on there too. He's out of character. Remember how his special power, his specific what's it called? His icon is called Interested Parties. Ganunga Gap's business partners in the Web of Pain prefer that they remain in business and so are more solicitous than usual when calling upon favors. Conspiracy actions Ganunga Gap takes in excess of its maximum and inflict bashing damage to associations rather than lethal. And the way that this works is if it only applies the first 3 actions. But what happens is that Jared knows a lot of the Web of Pain or has connections elsewhere in the Web of Pain. And so he knows how to buy services from them. And so he has connections and links to websites and accesses to all these various businesses that also deal in deviance in one way or another.
Good. So find the stuff on Malio and Ducronus.
Very good.
Thank you.
Give me a second to pull up my notes on that. He and Malio and Draconis don't have a very long-standing relationship, but he does have has made a connection with St. Margaret of Antioch Preparatory Academy through Malio and Draconis, which outwardly it's an Eastern Orthodox K-12 boarding school. Most members of the conspiracy send their children there, although some just Eastern Orthodox parents throughout the country do so. The school's curriculum involves extensive indoctrination and religious devotion, so intense that students sometimes diverge. And those who exhibit miraculous abilities are placed in special programs to be raised to dedicate their lives to hunting demons and serving Malio and Draconis. The thing that it has is they have sort of not really an internship program per se, but they call them field trips, where sometimes you just need a teenager with superpowers for a little while. And he has made a connection with this school as being considered considering Ganunga Gap a facility that can be a place as a destination for these kids on their field trip.
Is there anything from Charlie's research that we can cross-reference with what we find here to pin down some kind of place or something tangible that we can lock onto as far as leads go as to where this guy would be?
Are you talking about Cornelius?
Yeah, because remember I had a perfect knowledge of all the stuff from his wall and his.
I remember we heard about the school. This is somewhat familiar. I know it's
yeah.
but It's not the first time we've heard about this shtick with the school.
I'm just wondering if anything here, any specifics here would connect with anything that Charlie found that might let us, or maybe maybe that's already the information we're looking for, is this particular place. I just want to make sure that we're connecting Cornelius to it somehow.
Well, St. Margaret of Antioch Preparatory Academy, one of their main sponsors as far as like encouraging these children in these special programs is a group called the Knights of Antioch, which is led by one Victor Allen. Victor was the blue skinned guy in your vision.
Oh, I don't think we had a name. The name is Victor Allen.
Yep.
Okay, that's
the Knights. That's what Cornelius was part of. That's the like group that.
It doesn't appear that he's directly connected, but he clearly works with Victor.
That's a good lead.
Is it Victor is the head of
the Knights? Yeah.
He's the head of the Knights of Antioch.
Should ask them if they have any holy hand grenades.
Are the Knights
a good way to get bitten by the dragon?
Somewhere? Do we have any info of that? Like, do they have a base of operations or contact info or something?
There are several different chapters throughout Colorado. So it's hard to pin down a specific location. It seems like it's a bit of an itinerant organization. But it's pretty likely that the Academy will know exactly where to find Victor or how to contact him.
Or he's there or whatever.
Or he could be there. It's hard to say exactly.
I'm assuming the school is probably easy enough to find.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. That's a pretty well-known place.
So need to start investigating that place.
Breaking into Professor X's mansion. I mean, into the St. Margaret of Antioch's.
Yeah, it's a brilliant plan.
You do it in every movie. It can't be that bad, right?
All right.
Could we? Is the shit? I'm still wondering if there isn't something in here that we could do to dig up something on why he's so fixated on the portal. Like Shadows Past, or
that might be a good thing to try.
Do you have any reading materials or other things that aren't on his computer around the condo? Or does he have a secret second computer someplace?
No secret second compuper.
He's not building anything in here, is he? Like, there's not like tools around, or
nah. He has people to build things for. He has people to do that for him.
Okay. Yeah.
Does it seem like he took his phone with him?
It does.
Okay.
Of course he took his phone with him.
Well, I don't know. I wouldn't take my phone into a weird interdimensional portal.
I know, that was what hosed us the time that it happened, didn't it? I mean, in Buffy. Oh no, actually it was we couldn't get reception, but old games.
I can try to see
reception.
what I could look at with Shadows of the Past. It probably won't be super specific, but I mean, it's going to be useful regardless. It just may not be in relation to Malleon Draconis or Cornelius or the portal. It could be something totally different, but still.
Maybe we should do it in the portal room.
Oh yeah, that's not a bad idea.
Try and look at
that. Will at least tell us.
And, see him going in.
Yeah.
That'll
I
at
mean,
least tell us
it's-
if he went in alone.
Right. It'll be a big difference whether he's by himself or whether he's like with Jean or something. Like, not that Demon Jean wants to go through the portal, but
No, worlds of no.
I will say though that if we do want to take control of that one node, we probably should move faster rather than slower.
yeah.
too.
I suppose.
Well, so what can we dig up on here that's going to give us some leverage on those people? Like, we're going to need something.
Hmm.
We can't just go in there with a
Because
with a dream.
she, I don't know. Do we even know her very well? I think she's come up in some of our after sessions and stuff. I don't know if
We've never met her, I don't
No.
think.
Yeah.
Would I know organizationally if she'd be under Jared or equal to him or above him?
Jared is the top of the group. He's the hierarchical linchpin in game terms. His dad ostensibly owns the overall real estate company,
Okay.
but he really doesn't manage the day-to-day operations. It's now Jared.
I'm gonna feed the cat.
Okay.
He's staring at me.
The
We could
Check if there's
so one idea that I have is we could pretend to be Jared for a while.
I was thinking something along that line. I was thinking not to be overly egotistical, but I'm assuming that if he's obsessed with me, he's mentioned me elsewhere. So I'm trying to figure out if I could just call and maintain contact and pass along information from Jared about what to do in these unforeseen and unforeseen circumstances.
yeah.
All right.
And I still got the mutant face thing, so if Jared actually needs to be somewhere, he could be.
Yeah. Well, why don't you send an email from Jared's stuff and copy you and this lady and say,
Contact
hey,
Tamsin for more.
please work with Tamsin on reconnecting the because right now their whole conspiracy is severed,
Right.
and so we need to get it reconnected.
Yes.
Yeah. Until we have the capacity for our our own conspiracy stuff, let's trick her into joining us.
Yes.
I am back.
If we did want dirt on her, we could at least poke through what emails Jared and this woman have
Exchanged.
Yeah, that's the word I'm looking for.
That's a good point.
All right. Email history.
Email history. There is a fair amount of that. There were a lot of emails shortly after the accident where emails were flying back and forth, and he was CC'd on a bunch of stuff, but wasn't really like the topic of conversation or the main participant in the conversation. Because for a little while they weren't sure whether he was alive or dead, quite honestly. And it seemed like during that period, Heather was maybe pushing a little bit toward maybe I should take charge of things, but kept on running up against the fact that Sylvia, who was the head of research, the surveillance unit, didn't want her in charge, or didn't want to take orders from her. So it may have actually, the conspiracy may have dissolved, and Heather might have been the new linchpin of a new conspiracy if it hadn't been for the fact that Sylvia basically put her foot down and said, no, we're gonna wait a little bit longer. And then of course Jared turned up again, and things became less chaotic.
Shit, maybe we shouldn't pretend to be Jared then.
Why not?
Well, she doesn't want to work for Jared.
Well, you could still use this email to contact her and try and find out where she's at, or set up some sort of meeting, or I don't know, something.
That's true. However, think about it like this. So the MacGuffin is Serendipitous Gardens, right? What if we offer her some incentive to come join us directly?
Perhaps, but then we'd have to assassinate her as soon as possible.
Moreover, it's
Yeah.
likely that she would know that you would have to assassinate her as soon as
Yeah.
possible. So,
Uh,
delicate operation you've got going on here.
Where I feel
Yeah.
like the ultimate assassination would be more of a surprise if we keep up the Jared facade.
That's true.
yeah. Okay.
It may be easier to quote unquote absorb this node if she's dealt with.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, no, I think she's
Rather
going
than
to be a
trying to
problem
get her-
regardless.
Trying to get her on our side.
I'm just trying to figure out because the short term wise, the most important thing is to find the black site and get your friend. You know,
Whoever else is being held there too.
right?
How about this? Crazy plan. we get in contact with her. We say we're worried about another strike of the same kind happening at the black site. Jared feels a huge amount of responsibility for letting what happen on his watch. So he's going to come by with which would be Steve in disguise with me to tour the facility. And then we get you two in somehow.
See, if she hasn't told Jared where the black site is, I don't think that's going to work. I think that I don't think that she trusts him at all and doesn't want to work for him. So
Who's above Jared?
nobody.
Yeah, so
But
So
everyone
what
in the
I'm
conspiracy
saying
has
is,
their own motives.
well, yeah, what I'm saying is, let's rather than try and strong arm her, let's try and come at it from a different angle. And
Dunk.
no,
What about Dunk?
Dunk's dead, but Dunk probably would have known where the black site was, I'm assuming, since he'd be involved with moving people there.
Probably, yeah.
shit, you're probably
That seems
right.
reasonable.
So we need to go break into Dunk's office. Apparently I'm just all in on crime tonight.
A larceny session.
Yeah. No, I like it.
I'm wondering.
Or
Where is Dunk actually right now?
he's dead.
Dead.
Dead. I
Yeah,
killed him.
He doesn't go poof into
No.
dust.
No, that's true.
His corpse. Are you thinking about making a Dunk suit?
No.
With
I'm
actual
thinking about
Dunk's flesh.
Trying to see Dunk drop a hostage off.
But she might know if Dunk is.
Dead.
Yeah.
That's okay. I'm looking historically.
Oh, yeah. Oh. so
But
you
I
to
need a
see-
target. I can't target the place.
You need to, so you need
I don't.
dunk.
I'm not sure if targeting the moving truck will work. I haven't tried
Ooh.
all permutations of this ability in the short time I've had it. Or I need dunk,
Well, the moving truck is probably going to be easier to get to.
but I don't know if it's going to work. Because it's not the place and it's not the person.
Mm.
Yeah.
Unless the place is the van. You know, I mean, it's loose and who knows. I'm fine trying it. There's no harm in trying it.
Do you need to be physically close to the person?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yep. This isn't made. There's
I need to see
tons
them.
of scrying stuff.
Yeah, no, I was just curious if, like, you know, if a live video feed of a person would be enough, because then you could just use the hostage. But
No. So either whoever would know where this site is, Dunk, one of his lackeys, or this Heather person herself.
Mm. See if she'll meet us at Dunk's place to discuss.
Or just come here. We're part of it.
Yeah, might as well.
We're part of it that she wants. Have her come here to talk to us, and then we'll figure out what we can do. We could even pretend like we're in chaos and say Jared's missing.
He is. We have
Right.
no idea where he went.
All of our best plans involve telling the truth.
yeah, we don't know where Jared is. Come meet us in his office, though.
Well, we don't know exactly where he is.
It doesn't have to be his office either.
Yeah.
That's true. She could meet us anywhere.
Okay, come
She could come to my apartment.
and have some pancakes.
But the thing is what I assume, again from what we saw in the emails, is that she wants to take over.
Yeah.
She wants to be the boss.
Okay.
So if all we need is her presence, let's invite her over.
Yeah. We might want to see if we can get some backup if needed to because I'm assuming she's not going to come alone. I mean, it would be nice if she did, but unless she thinks we're that much of we're huge.
What does she have to fear? If you do something horrible to her, she's going to kill your loyalty touchstones.
Well, she can't kill them if she's dead, I'm assuming, unless she's really hard to kill.
You know the concept
I
of the
don't
dead
think we
man
have
switch, right?
any. We don't have
Standing
any
orders.
No, I suppose.
Do we know if she has the Renegades family members?
I thought some of them had such a thing going on.
I kind of thought they didn't have that going on yet.
If they have, it's probably only a partial thing so far. They're probably pre-episode 8. And in that regard, like where they're probably gathering them together, rounding them up, but haven't quite, gotten a full set.
Well, if we need backup, the Renegades are our first node other than Serendipitous Gardens, right?
Yeah.
Yes, I suppose they are.
Not like we have a lot of other friends. So.
Well, I mean, we have a telepath, but he's a little not in the best shape right now. What did we do with him?
He'll probably be down for getting this gal, though.
Oh, yeah. No, I know that. It's just I don't remember what we did with him. Did we just shove him in a random empty condo to just hang out? Or, what did we do with him?
I don't think you were really clear on that, but there's plenty of empty condos.
Maybe he should go to a hospital.
Did he need emergent medical care? Did he seem like he needed emergent medical care?
No.
No?
I mean, he has no arms and legs, but...
But they're not going to be able to help him with that.
No.
Okay.
He needs someone who can fetch him things.
So he needs his own raccoon.
Or a small child.
Why is it always pets and small children with you guys?
Because we
use
have
what
an
we got.
excess of one of those.
Because
Those are the
we're all
resources provided. Those are the
What are our
resources.
assets? We have a raccoon, a cat, and a little girl.
we're just
very
a
lucky
party
to-
of 4 Gendo Ikaris.
I'm just saying, of the two, of the guardian options of a raccoon, a scary cultist lady, or this guy who we've been previously associated with, who we rescued, I vote him.
We've already gotten him mostly killed, so he's,
Oh, all your friends are traumatized.
Well, isn't he currently like controlling some lackey that's carrying him around?
Oh, that's right.
Oh
yeah.
yeah, that's what it was. Yeah.
We have we kidnapped somebody.
Yeah,
Yeah. Right. You
Oh,
kidnapped
yeah.
like one of the nurses.
meat puppet,
Yeah. He's carrying his own body.
Muppet for short.
Wow.
I'm sure she doesn't have kids.
Orderlies.
So, okay, well, we need to lure Heather here with the bait of be the boss, so I can look at her past when she's been to the place and find out where the place is, so we can go rescue the people at the place.
Yeah,
Okay.
and in my opinion, the best way to do that is for Tamsin to call her in distress and ask her to come over and help.
I feel like distress would not be hard to call up at this point in my life.
Yeah, and to admit that Jared's missing, and that you've heard that she's the one to talk to.
Suck up from the get-go. I like this plan.
We
Right.
murder her.
I don't think she'll be able to
Resist.
resist this. Yeah.
And it doesn't have to be like right now, because we may want a little bit of a rest tonight.
We could set it for tomorrow.
Tomorrow's Saturday.
Tomorrow's Saturday. What time is it right now anyway?
I have it listed as early afternoon. It's probably been a little bit longer since you just got done ransacking Jared's.
It's been a bit of a day though.
It has been a hell of a day.
Huh. I guess I have a point of lethal from someplace.
Yeah, I have some damage from something. Probably
Getting
something.
shot, maybe?
No, I feel like I would remember that.
The
I mean,
robot
there was
mecha?
a lot of like diving behind things. And
Yeah, and there were explosions, so it could have been related to that.
Hmm.
Or it could have been from another session and I just forgot to erase it. I don't know.
That seems less likely. The last couple
Yeah.
sessions haven't been that violent.
Did
Yeah.
you were you pumping your? No, you can't do that.
That's where I think mine came.
All of my lethal is from bad choices surrounding having twos in all my powers.
I feel like
Well, with nothing but twos.
It's actually pretty sweet.
Yeah.
right
Yeah.
then.
So anyway, get her convinced to come over here.
Yeah, just
Okay.
if the plan is to have her come tomorrow, we need to wait to talk to her.
Okay.
If the
But
plan
I-
is to have her come tonight, make an appointment for tomorrow, and then prepare for her to come immediately.
Okay. Yeah, we can write the email now. I'll write the email now and then I will just like get up at 6 o'clock to send it. No, I will get up at 5 o'clock to send it.
Okay.
I mean, she
You can
come
go
down.
ahead and
I'm
steal
just
his
saying,
laptop now.
we may want a little bit of rest. People have been shot and exploded and hurt and whatever, but
Right, but like 5 o'clock on a Saturday morning feels like there's more of a we don't know what to do urgency, whereas later morning just kind of feels like, yeah, this actually isn't that bad. I slept in a little, got a donut.
Didn't want to email you at 3 a.m., so I waited a couple hours.
Well, yeah, it's
You have to give it a little time to see if
make sure we just didn't miss him, because when Jared's
truly your
occupied,
deal.
he can be easy to overlook.
Yeah. Let's
last
steal
time
his
he was
laptop though.
missing, we waited and he turned up, so we were waiting, but now it's just we don't know what to do.
We had to go through the condo level by level, unit by unit, to make sure there weren't any explosives planted here too.
I mean, you could
Okay,
just burn this place.
I will also remind you that like you kind of had a open shootout in front of the building.
Oh, so they know about us.
So yeah, I don't know that it's that pretending not to. You actually
about that
even
part.
my note said sabotage was official.
Yeah.
Because that was something you had said toward the end of that session, was you were not trying to make it seem a secret anymore.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
we need to deal with her now.
So
you don't have to like, murder her horribly, but like pretending to be allies with Genungagap isn't gonna fly at this point. You'll have to take a different tack. You may still be able to win her over, but not by saying we don't know what we're doing.
That's why I'm like, we should definitely pretend like we don't know what to do. And I mean, like, it's not innocent. I had kind of forgotten that we completely burned
I kind of did. And I was looking at my notes, I'm like, wait a minute.
That's what happens when we don't play for 5 weeks.
hold on.
Especially after a big session.
Okay,
Steve blew his.
Yeah.
But did the rest of us?
Yeah, we
Shot Dunk in the face.
Yes, you did. But I'm saying did we?
We were visible.
We were visible? Okay.
Yeah. I was jumping into giant robots and betraying them to each other. And
okay. But that was sort of, did anybody on the outside actually see that?
I don't know.
Okay.
Let's do more larceny. Let's break into Dunk's office and find the black site so we can go deal with that before we do any more of the.
We can try it. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's do Dunk's office, because it's not like it's going to get easier to do from this point out.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yes, if his moving truck is there, I can try to see if that'll work for the power.
Okay.
Do we want to burn this place?
Wait, the condo or Dunk's?
Not the building.
Well, let's
Jared.
wait to set Jared's condo on fire until we're home to watch and make sure it doesn't take the rest of the building with it.
Yeah. Good
Okay.
plan.
The problem with setting fire to a single condo unit is, there are other condo units in the building that are directly attached.
I feel
Hold
like
on.
we should at least get the
Question.
kid out first and warn Abby.
And I suspect that
Question.
the 70s sprinkler technology is a little bit more primitive than the new stuff.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm wondering though, if I were to make deviant fire, if I were to do pyromancy, would that be able to go through the walls? Or is that kind of the same rule of, because our other powers can't go through walls? Or would it just
you wouldn't be
burn
able to
everything?
look through a window and burn things on the other side of the window. It's kind of what Noel set up.
Okay.
And you set up.
But if you start,
But if you set that thing on fire, it'll burn.
Okay.
yeah,
All right. Just curious.
that's a good thought though.
Yeah.
Alternately,
Would be a good way to make a contained fire.
Yeah.
alternately, does Cosmo have any friends?
Of course he has friends.
We could
He's
just
a
let
very
Cosmo-
popular raccoon.
Well, I'm going to go leave his refrigerator cracked.
Kind of question is that? Does Cosmo have any friends?
Cosmo and his friends have a little raccoon party in the apartment.
Oh yeah, Cosmo, you could bring that lady. Lady Raccoon.
I know what you meant, but it's still kind of weird.
It is. It's a raccoon.
Like, it's what
You
kind
wanted
of
this to be
trouble is a
normal?
raccoon going to get into? Like, I mean, it's not like they're gonna, set up a sex swing or something. They're raccoons.
No, they're gonna destroy things, and that's
Yeah.
the idea.
Okay.
They're going to chew on things. They're going to poop on things. They're going to eat things.
Yeah.
They're going to rifle through things looking for food. And since Cosmo is smarter than your average raccoon, I'm assuming he can direct the,
Chaos.
in a slightly more surgical way.
Convert this apartment into trash treasure.
Yeah. Make Raccoontopia.
I
Have
love
fun.
how we regained our equilibrium after all of that death and mayhem, and we're back to petty bullshit.
No raccoon shit.
Like, just really okay, petty raccoon shit. All right, so you're going to take a night voyage to Dunk's moving office.
Yeah. The one thing that I'm worried about is Jared coming back while we're away from the building.
And there's another reason to leave. Oh, I guess. I mean,
Well,
we could
There's
get.
going to be a squirrel party in his office or in his condo. So if he comes back and goes back to his
Raccoon
condo, there's going to be a bunch of raccoons in there. So
Yeah, but if he okay. Here's the problem is I've got he took my stuff. And he's a wavering touchstone for me at this point. And I think he's in league with Angel Gene, who, like, if he managed to get all the way to the other side of the portal, he could come back with friends. So to some extent, Benji kind of feels like he needs to defend the portal.
oh,
Fair.
fair enough.
Like the gun doesn't work. I might be able to make it work, but
Well, you actually did get the gun up and running for some of it. Hold on. The Angel gun is running. Outlet in Gene's office is tested.
oh, that's right. It does work in here.
Yeah.
It just doesn't work elsewhere
Anywhere else,
unless
yeah.
I intervene somehow.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
It's coming along. Everything's going to be great.
Yeah.
It will
The
totally
gun
not be
works.
an army of angels that come out of the portal in a session or two.
Listen,
Pointed at the
you-
portal with the tripwire, and there you go.
Listen,
Have
you
you guys
you
seen
guys
Aliens?
go get the black site info. I'm gonna stay here and point this gun at this wall.
Well, I mean, this isn't the craziest thing we've seen Benji want to do. So,
True. It is
Yeah.
not.
and why can I not remember that guy's name? It's not Sammy. What is his name?
Zechariah?
No. The guy we rescued.
William?
William.
Thank you.
William, yeah.
I don't know why I think it should be Sammy. I mean, maybe you can have some chat time with William and see if there's anything he knows or whatnot.
It's still the same day. Like he may want to chill a little bit.
Yeah, Abby is another one that could probably
Yeah.
use some quality time, but seriously, it's been a day.
It's been a day.
It has been a day.
It's not even been a day. It is today.
It is hours later after
It
boom
is
boom time.
day 0. It is the same day.
All right.
It just
All right,
happened
yeah.
like 2 hours ago.
I'm gonna man the portal room, at least for the time being. You know, I'll come speeding in my car to the black site. But I'll talk to William and somebody's got to. It might as well be me. I'm the one who saved him the first time. I think I'm the one that's most likely to survive that conversation.
You were all there.
I mean,
I
his
was-
powers don't work on me, so I.
Oh, that's a good point.
But I plan on I plan on going along to the next break-in
Right.
that we're gonna do.
Yeah. Yeah. For some reason, I don't feel as quite as excited about breaking into Dunk's office as I did yesterday. I'm not sure why that is.
I totally get you. I'm only excited about it for secondary reasons, not for the
Yeah.
act itself.
All right. So go nuts, guys.
All right. So Benji is going to
Right.
deprive you of all of his larceny. So
That's right.
you all get a beat out
Good
of
luck.
that. All right. So Dunk's towing company. The it's not like they put the trucks in a garage. It seems to be closed down for the night. Either it doesn't even open this late, or you've murdered a lot of them. But regardless, it's kind of quiet around here for the moment. It's got probably its usual level of like security cameras and alarms and such activated, but you don't know. Fuck if you know. This isn't your area of expertise.
Didn't we have a key?
I was going to say, I thought I had a key.
The Dunk. Oh yeah, because you stole one. Yeah.
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 So,
All right. You open the door, and as happens when you open a door with a house that has a burglar alarm, or a building that has a burglar alarm, it causes the burglar alarm to go off. And there's a little keypad that you can push buttons to turn off the alarm where the police come.
Shadows of the past. Right?
So,
Anytime that this has ever happened.
yeah, I guess that is a use for it. How? Because
Oh, it was the electrokinesis thing. Do we use all three?
I don't think so.
I think we only used two of
I only
them.
there's two of them.
Electrokinesis, what?
The
The
tokens.
cookie
one
bit
shots.
Yeah,
from earlier
it's still
today.
the same day.
Yeah.
I
I'd
don't.
rather
I don't.
not bump
I
up
do not
my
remember
shadows
what
to
we're
do
talking
that.
about.
Well, I wouldn't have to bring you guys with, but still,
Well, could
this
you
is a lot easier to just use our electric cookie.
just zap it?
Okay. Zap it with the electric cookie. Okay, you managed to shut the alarm off before the police call the dead man's phone. I guess it's for a security company calling the
That
dead
might
man's
cause a
phone.
different sort of issues.
Yeah. All right, so you're in Dunk's building.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I got a glow. It's dark. So
Oh, yeah.
I would have my light on.
Okay, well, you got other issues too because it's dark.
Out of his
Shadows
lights
of the
on.
Past automatically kick.
Well,
because
that's why I
your
have my
involuntary.
light on.
Oh, okay. That's sort of anyway. I'll get you later.
I have
I
to
mean,
turn on my
seeing a
self light
scene from-
to not go diving in the past.
Yep. All right, so your bright lights are there.
Can you just
All right.
stand in a closet for the moment or something?
No, I'm gonna go into the garage. You
Oh, yes.
fish the computer or whatever you need
All right,
to do.
you do your thing. We're going to do our thing.
Okay.
What thing are we gonna do?
Well,
Hack.
Computer monkeying?
we're either going to steal a computer or we're going to try and get into the computer, or we're going to see if there's documentation around Dunk's office, because he seems like the guy who would leave an important paper sitting someplace to give us an address for where he makes deliveries to.
Like a book of addresses.
Dunk seems like a physical file
And-
kind of a guy,
Pen
right?
and paper kind of
Yeah.
Yeah,
pocketbook.
who believes enough in his own abilities that he wouldn't ever think about the fact that someone would do this.
Give me a wits plus investigation.
Do you have any investigation?
Plus investigation.
'Cause-
Yes, I do.
Oh, good.
He's a former assassin for the Guardians of the Veil. Yeah, he has investigation.
'Cause
I only have 2 points, but I
Wasn't your primary
am
function, though.
No.
You've forgotten more than you've ever learned.
Well, I'm pretty decent in this department, but I have no investigation, and that's a -3 penalty. So that gives me a die.
Yeah.
You wanna,
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, see if I can help him to give him.
yeah, do
extra.
a secondary.
All right, hold on. Nope, that's a 1.
At least it's not a chance die.
Yep.
Oh, damn. Okay, hold on. So 2. So 2.
All right. Let's see.
Dropped a dice.
What does Dunk have in his office?
What does Dunk have in his office that's not going to scar us for life?
Well, he's not really the kind of guy that puts weird, like, horrible, awful, gross things there or anything.
I suppose.
He's not Jared.
More of a Jared thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a Jared thing. He does have a physical file cabinet. It's mostly just really boring work orders. Just page after page after page of moves, transports of various kinds.
Does he have names?
Well, yeah, but most of them aren't really relevant to you. I mean, Tamsin's on there at least once. Probably twice because of the initial move and then
I'm
Attended.
thinking of the hostage. The
I was going
hostage
to say,
thing.
is there a work order for my friend?
that's kind of the downside is that he's not very good at alphabetizing things. But he has them mostly bundled by dates. So they're like, there's a big thick folder of stuff that happened in like July.
Okay.
It's probably in there somewhere.
Well, let's look through there.
Okay. You're looking through there, and there is a, let's see. I'm going to put you on hold for a second, and I'm going to go to Soul. But you're going over to look at the truck or something.
Try and make, because I don't know if it will work. I'm actually going to get in the truck.
Okay.
So that's more of like the location than the garage would be.
Okay.
And I'd want to see, what was the name of your friend?
Danica.
Danica. So even though I don't know her, I would be trying to look for
I could
the delivery of Danica.
give you like a picture
Place.
or something else.
Sure,
Like
yeah.
you have a
Give me a
picture
little-
of the two of us.
Send me a screenshot on my phone or something so I can
Looking like an NRA commercial.
Video help?
whatever.
Okay. Fine. I'm sure I have pictures on my phone. There's a cute one of us skiing together.
Okay.
So the delivery to the place, the black site, whatever we want to call it, hostage holder, would be.
And do you have the deviation that lets you get within an hour, or is it 24 hours?
So I can bump it up by taking damage to get it within an hour, but I would leave it at the day.
Okay.
So it may be less obviously
Accurate.
specific, but it does say that I'll see stuff related to it that I can probably make inferences, and that's my hope.
Okay.
Also, he
Plus,
doesn't even know
learning,
it'll
does
work.
this even work?
Yeah, I know. It's a lot of uncertainty. Let's see.
I'll be in a trance for some period of time.
Yeah.
No, we're flipping through stuff.
Just trying to decide exactly when that hits. How close you are to the mark.
Roll a d20. I don't know.
No, it's not going to be quite that bad. I don't know any D20s over here anyway. Like, I have a bag of them somewhere in the building, in my room. But
You don't baka your whole.
no, not
thing
when I'm bakaing my Chronicles of Darkness game. I do not break out the D20s and baka them. just the D10s. Lately, I've only been bucketing 20. I'm not bucketing all 41 of them. Because I keep some of them around for D&D.
Kaylee would probably love a catio.
Probably. Probably has not cared to come stare at me since I gave her dinner.
She probably realized I left the screen door open and is sitting in front of it.
You are sitting in, well, not really sitting because you weren't, like, it was not occupied at the time, but you were in the moving van. And as you are looking out the window, you see that it is parked in front of a small cafe in Boulder, pretty close to the Pearl Street Mall, which is a pedestrian mall. And there is Dunk, and you do see that Cornelius and Dunk are having coffee together, and they're discussing something.
All right. Well, I have living history, so I can go interact with things.
Yeah. And there is actually an address programmed into the GPS
Okay.
in the
Is it-
van.
Is it the cafe that we're parked at, or it's somewhere else?
It's somewhere else, but it seems to be a residential neighborhood rather than, like, I don't know, it would be a weird place for a lax site.
I don't know. I'll make note of it, I guess. What are Cornelius and Dunk chatting about?
They are kind of talking about, the sort of jobs that they're doing, and just being kind of friendly with each other. You didn't know this, but Dunk is an ex-con, and he and Cornelius were in jail together for a while.
That doesn't surprise me.
Dunk a little bit more violent crime, but, like, pretty. He didn't murder anyone, but he definitely, in trouble for assault and, like, some potentially questionable connections with organized crime in the area. Cornelius, definitely 100% fraud, with a group of people that were clearly small-time organized crime. Did a lot of identity theft and things of that nature. And they're just sort of chatting about kind of tasks that they're up to. And there's nothing, like, familiar about what Cornelius has been up to, because this is long before the events of Charlie's death. But Dunk is talking about how he was had to transport a young woman against her will to a site, and because it's really the only job he can get anymore, and they kind of know about some other stuff that he's done that was worse than what he got in trouble for, and have been blackmailing him into doing what they want. And he just has all this rage inside of him from his experiences that he can't really control, but he just has to hurt someone sometimes, and it's not something that's within his control. And that's something that Cornelius understands, because sometimes he doesn't have to just hurt someone; he has to flat out kill them. And it's way more, like, intense for him than it was for Dunk. From the context, out of character, you get the sense Dunk is just describing general renegade conviction loyalty issues. But Cornelius is describing something a whole lot darker. Basically, like once someone starts kind of goading him, he just can't back down. And he can't respond with equal force. He always has to escalate. And it's sometimes it's something that his employers really like in him, but it's definitely something he kind of hates about himself, and it definitely gets him in a lot of trouble, but he just can't help himself. He just can't stop murdering people who fight back.
All right. Well, I guess when Dunk was talking about transporting this lady against her will, I guess maybe as Cornelius ask, where did you have to go? Was it far?
Oh, it's just, Denver area. I'm going to be picking her up in about, I don't know, I think she's done with her. I think from what I hear, she's done at the gym in about an hour, so she'll be headed home. And she's alone for that, about 2 hours in there, so that would be a great window to snatch her and get her to the site.
And the site is where that company keeps the leverage.
Oh yeah, they've got. Oh my God, just. I kind of wish I had enemies who had angered Ganungagap enough to be at that site. And it's really difficult to admit that to myself, but I kind of wish that I were being blackmailed to do this stuff rather than revealing my criminal history, which is effective, but I really kind of wish that I had enemies who were who I could torture by doing what Ganungagap wants me to do.
And this woman doesn't fit that bill?
Nah, she's just some woman, some person. Just a job. You know the type.
But she's leverage for this company that deals with people like you.
Yeah, but she's not anyone I don't like. She's just some Olympian. I mean, she may lose a couple fingers in all of this nonsense. I don't know. Depends on how much the actual target of their blackmail is. You know how it goes.
Where's the site?
I really shouldn't discuss it.
Come on, we're pals.
Well, you tell
I
me.
I may wanna see if any of the
manipulation plus persuasion at -4.
Oh, what and what now?
Manipulation plus persuasion at -4. You're running up against a loyalty touchstone here.
All right, so that's one die because I would be at -2.
Well, then it's a chance die.
Except it's not.
Because you're adding willpower?
No.
Oh.
He's got a superpower for that.
Oh, yeah. Because it's always a regular die. You're right. Okay.
I can add willpower after if I want to. Oh! That's 110. Wait, it's a normal die. All right.
Normal die.
I'll go ahead and add the 3. Okay, I add another one, so 2.
Okay. He gives you an address.
Serendipitous Gardens. Oh no.
That would be a good place for Black Site right now. There's not like anyone else in there.
Oh, Eric's froze with his silly laugh. Oh, all right.
Nope.
I like that you froze mid-maniacal laugh or whatever.
All right.
Didn't
So
freeze for me.
Given how
I
much
got
I
the
laugh
address.
maniacally, the odds that I would freeze in the middle of my maniacal laugh is pretty high.
I'm assuming the address is different than what was on the GPS.
Yes, the
Well,
GPS.
that was probably her house.
That's her
what
house.
I'm guessing. I'll ask Tamsin about it.
Yeah.
All right. I feel like he told me the truth in this Shadow of the Past.
Yeah.
All right. I guess I don't. Do I just leave it, or does it end on its own? I don't know.
Well, you got what you came for, so yeah, it
Right.
can just end.
Okay. So however long that was, I will join you guys again. And now you can figure out what you figured out.
Did we find an address too?
The black site? No.
Oh.
That's not really the kind of records he has. You just have, but you do have like I said, a thick file of various business expenses,
Yeah.
mileages, etc., and a list of his victims. I mean, the various people that he kidnapped during that month of July,
Well, I mean, that could be useful.
which includes your coach. At the
It's
time,
Okay.
yeah. I guess, although I guess he didn't kidnap him. That was more of a gun to the head sort of situation rather than a kidnapping. But same difference, right?
Does he have a laptop or a desktop?
Oh, totally as a desktop.
Okay, so hey Steve, we're
Yeah.
gonna plug the desktop and bring it with.
Yeah, sounds good.
You can leave the monitor. We don't need the monitor.
You notice that there's some flashing lights in front of the building.
Oh, we gotta go.
By
Okay.
which you mean you had to leave before this point.
Hang on.
Have I returned, or am I still in a trance in a van in a garage, glowing with
I'll let you come to when you are
at the worst possible situation?
when the police pull up, and you realize that while you were in the dark in the van or the truck rather, you had started to glow, and you didn't realize you had started to glow.
Well, I was glowing when I walked in the building.
Huh?
I was glowing when I walked in the building.
Yeah, but it got worse.
Oh,
Yeah.
The garage part where the van is parked opens into the front or into the back?
It isn't. There's not a garage per se. I mean, there's like a garage, but it's for like maintenance and stuff. They don't just park it in there all the time. They've got a whole fleet. But yeah, the one that he was in, Dunk's official, like the moving van he uses for almost every moving truck he uses for almost everything, was parked out front. He was sitting in it, and while he was having his hayride, decided to glow super, super bright and attracted attention from local law enforcement.
Okay, so the law enforcement. Okay, is there
they
a
see bright light coming from the thing.
all right? Is there a back door to the building?
I think so. We snuck into
Yeah.
it once.
Oh, that's right.
I will turn down my brightness when I'm out of my trance. And I guess rush off to these guys. How are we getting out of here? The cops are here.
Can you drive away? Oh wait, no, we can think through trash talk.
Okay, so
I'm
you're
right
running.
here.
Yeah.
I just
Um,
we're outside.
I got out of the vehicle and came back to you guys.
Okay. So
If I can get back to the truck without being spotted, could we just?
You don't have any armor,
here?
right? It's all.
Well, I mean, I had my Kevlar vest earlier today. I don't see any ways I would have taken it off.
Okay. All right. You get pegged in the back with a slug, which does 3 lethal, but probably most of it gets downgraded.
Kevlar says 1/3.
Okay, so he reduces 1 and then downgrade. No, it's ballistic first. I can't remember.
You take 2 bash.
Okay.
Yep, you just got shot by a cop, and they kept on running.
Love that they shoot first and ask questions later. That sounds.
Well, he was running away from them when they were pulling up, so clearly something was up. Maybe they thought it was a taser. Apparently that's a thing that can happen. You just mistake a 3-pound gun for an 8-ounce taser. Just heat of the
Well,
moment.
guys, cops are here, and they shot me.
Okay. Well,
Sounds like you guys could use a wheelman. Oh!
all right,
my gosh.
let's run out the back. Where were they behind or in the front?
They were in the front.
Yeah,
where your car is.
Into the garage or something.
There is no garage. Or like there's a garage, but it's like just a maintenance area.
Fine.
Okay, you guys. How about you take this computer and I go tearing ass that way?
Are you going towards the cops?
He's gonna distract them.
Yeah, I'm gonna be a distraction so you guys can get away.
Okay. I mean,
How are you planning on getting away?
Enhanced speed.
Forever.
Hold on. What?
Enhanced speed.
Okay. I mean, I guess I am also speedy.
Yeah, but you can get shot.
Yeah,
I can't.
What?
Fine, both of you just run away.
Unless they play the Olympic anthem, I can't get shot.
Why can't you get
What?
shot?
I'll take the computer, and you guys run away. I'll go out the back. We'll catch up later.
I have the defensive variation for boneless.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so unless they are blaring the Olympic fanfare, seems unlikely.
Sounds like we attack. I need the most distance because I'm sort of a walking platform.
Okay, so
On-duty sergeant is like, we always do it to this music.
What on
Best.
earth? Zoom is asking me whether I want to set up professional audio in audio settings if I'm playing music. No, really, no.
Your standards are too low, Zoom.
Yeah, not a thing I'm actually likely to do. I know people who would, but that's not where I live. Okay, you can
Okay.
right now.
I
On
do
a run.
appreciate that we go through this. Okay, so I'm running bonelessly, holding a computer at enhanced speed one way. You're running as a flashlight with normal speed a different way, and you're going out the front towards the cops.
I'm going the way the cops aren't, like out the back.
Yeah. Are you still glowing?
Yeah, I turned it bright down, but it's still glowing.
He has to.
If I
because
turn it
otherwise
off, I'm going to be an immobile guy in a trance somewhere in the past. So yes, I'm keeping my flashlight on.
Wow, this is bad.
Somebody get this guy a headlamp or something.
Okay, I feel like there's probably a better.
Is there a flashlight in Dunn's office?
Okay, that's arguably like its own problem.
Is there a
Why is that better than just a flashlight? I can be a flashlight.
No, I'm just saying, like, the fact that you are running around with a light makes you like much more visible, and I understand why you're doing it, and that makes it a scar ding.
Oh, I know. Yeah,
Definitely
it's
locatable.
screwed over by my scar, but that's the game. So yeah, that's why I need to go quick to get distance where I can try and hide somewhere where they can't see a dim light. Or if I get to a place where I can turn it off and go, watching children play in this park last week.
way to make it not creepy?
Yeah.
That playground that's in the back of the moving guys.
Depends how
building.
far I ran.
All right, give me a wits plus athletics.
Everyone, just Mr. Flash.
Just him. He's
I
Mr.
got
Flashlight.
What's nice in all this? All right.
God.
8.
So no-
total?
So no one
Eight's
is
enough.
chasing me?
What?
Well, hold
I'll
on.
get to you guys later.
Okay, all right.
Yeah. Well, so the highest I rolled was a 7, and I did roll a 1.
Okay, so
There's
that's
no
nothing.
bodging.
There's no
No
botching unless you
botching.
get down to a chance die, or unless you want to botch, which can get you points. But
Yeah. Well, we'll make it a botch because.
all right,
Why not? It's fun.
We didn't do
Right.
anything for your birthday.
were you holding the computer or no?
I have it.
You have the computer. Okay.
I have it.
All right.
Okay.
I offered to take it, but it would slow me down.
I would, yeah. You're glowing, so I figure you're going to be the thing everybody's looking at.
Well, the hope was the two of you running out in plain view was going to be the thing they were looking at.
Well, he's running out in front. I was going to run out the back because I want to make sure the computer makes it safely.
I'm a distraction for you.
So, well, I guess.
You are
Protect
now.
knowledge.
Mr.
All right.
Trash Can.
Just round up the 10K for bail. I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Oh, I know some good bail bondsmen.
Yeah, I'll bet you do. Good Lord. Also not here. My God.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Really use
Tamsin,
somebody good at
you
larceny.
are going to. You're running away with the computer. So give me wits plus athletics -2, but you are also super fast, so it's going to be ridiculous. So
Yeah, I was going to say, I'm like, I have enhanced speed.
yeah, it's like you're going to have benefits involved in that. You're not likely to get caught. I'll put it that way.
Okay, so I'm still only at 6 dice instead of
But
8.
but you're running in the dark, so there are some downsides to that.
Okay, fine.
You're fast, but they're trees or fire hydrants or something.
2.
2. Okay. You get away, no problem. Just disappear into the surrounding environs. Get to Soul in a second again. Steve, so you're running toward the police officers. One of whom is frantically radioing for backup. The other of whom is like just decided that this is, gunning down people in the street is not off the table anymore. Already shot one guy.
One sec. Before you get too far, I just want to say that I am heading directly back to Serendipitous Gardens.
Okay, yeah, you fast. Yeah.
I can pull Benji into this whole mess.
Oh, God.
Oh, good. I'm sure that
Involved
people
everyone.
like that.
Hold my gun.
Oh, you take 6 lethal.
Me?
As you get shot,
Okay.
center mass, just solid slug in the chest sort of territory.
Ow.
All right, do we know a good lawyer? Because I feel like there's some huge.
We know a lawyer.
Define good.
I love Steve with the performative ouch.
No, I can get hurt right now. I had to. I
Oh
had
my
to
God!
dump
Oh,
yeah,
God.
yeah, I can get hurt.
Up front.
No,
What?
Oh my
But-
God!
No. I can't get permanently hurt.
Oh,
He
It
feels
gets
pain,
better,
You
but I
pain.
feel it this time.
Yeah. So performative ouch. Not performative. It's an actual ouch. Ow, that actually hurt.
Yeah, it's been a while.
That's been.
Is this paid?
No wonder I didn't like this.
Yeah. Wow. Gosh. All right. So Sold, you trip over a fire hydrant.
Who put a fire hydrant here?
Yeah, well, in the street or by the street.
The fire department.
But I mean,
And
here, where my foot was.
and it's dramatic failure. So you managed to somehow. It's hard. You're not quite sure whether you knocked yourself unconscious or whether you somehow just managed to it distracted you enough to get your light to go off or what the hell happened. But regardless, you are unconscious and having some sort of a vision about a fire that happened here like 10 years ago. And then putting out a fire what was the business that was here previously was like a bowling store that was here before. So yeah, you're gonna get caught. Steve, you're just kidding. Are you keeping coming or are you going to play dead?
No, I just wanted to get their attention and then veer off and run in a different direction.
Okay.
You should lie down, then go boo and run away.
Well, you
Oh,
can
you're
actually
gonna get caught. Steve, you're gonna make the news.
All right. The fact that you took a chest wound, a gunshot to the chest, and kept running is enough to throw the person off the cop off a little bit. And when he shoots at your fleeing behind to try to finish the job, he misses. So yeah, you're at 6 lethal, but you're healing lethal per turn, and it is going to add up quickly. Now you're in pain.
It'll be fine.
6 lethal with no pain resistance when you lost bloodless is going to make it so that it's a lot less. I
do still have iron stamina, so
yeah. But if you had gotten shot a second time, it would have put you down, even if it wouldn't have actually killed you. But I rolled a bunch of 6s and 7s, so you're in luck. Yeah. So when you wake up, Soul, you are definitely in a holding cell.
I will remind you that my bioluminescence has power buildup.
Yeah, I know.
So
I hit you with that though, sort of.
Well, you made it turn off when I fell down, but I'm saying if I was in my trance and I'm not fighting it, it might have come back on at some point.
Possibility. But you weren't conscious to find out how many cops had
to deal with that?
Had to be irradiated before they managed to put you in a lead body bag or whatever.
I just would like for us to pause for a moment and appreciate that we have superpowers and we failed at a regular theft.
It wasn't even a particularly difficult one.
I know.
We took down the conspiracy like 4 hours ago.
And then we got picked up by beat cops.
But we also have super failures.
You do have super failures.
So,
that's true too.
Yeah.
All right. I am I'll chill in jail, I suppose.
Well, I figure if we can't bring Benji in back to be the wheelman, he probably knows somebody. So
yeah.
Well, I mean, it's possible the cops know me even.
Yeah, and if that isn't needed, then he can break into the computer. So
well,
I feel like Benji solves all of my problems right now.
Oh shit. We have Jared's computer.
We do.
Yes.
And now Dunk's.
We have Dunk's computer too. Merry
Okay.
birthday.
No, but we control some people at the police right now.
Yeah.
That part's still connected to Jared's node.
Yep.
Well, yes. No, actually, that's part of the orphaned.
What? Oh, is it? Shit.
Department?
Shit, you're right. I'm thinking of the city hall space.
Yeah.
Oh, god damn it.
We could still have city hall.
I mean, it could still be done. It's just there's a penalty to the conspiracy action to make it happen.
Okay.
We could
also just have Chris do something.
That's an option too.
Yeah.
if you could find Chris. Remember, Chris is still missing.
Oh, he is. Okay.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
Or is he stuck in the building?
Yeah, Chris wandered off with his tail between his legs after getting his ass kicked by William. Did
Demon
William
Gene.
kick his ass?
No, Demon Gene kicked his ass.
Demon Gene kicked his
Oh,
ass. That's
yeah.
right.
They both had the same power, and Demon Gene won.
Crap.
Yeah.
I will rest to heal my damage in this jail cell.
Okay. The fact that you were wearing Kevlar out does not exactly make you look less criminal. It's really hard to plead innocence when you're wearing body armor.
Watch me.
And were you bringing you had your rifle with you, or were you no?
We just,
I
I can't imagine. we
don't
would've.
think I would have brought it for
I wouldn't have
this.
gone with guns. No.
Okay.
They're probably in the car, though.
That is true.
Then again, it might not be clear that the car belongs to us.
Because nobody went back to it.
Yeah.
It is
They parked it in like the lot with the
uh,
towing company.
But there's other stuff parked there too.
Yeah.
Right.
hopefully it blends in.
Enough to blend. Yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of
Then
which,
again, whose car is it?
probably mine. Speaking of which, can I double back and see if my car is still there when the police leave?
The police do not take your car, but they're definitely setting up an investigation of the broken-in building.
Oh,
They will find it appears that one computer was stolen.
So how would they?
Driving away with the cops there might not be the best plan.
yeah. But are they going to be there around the clock?
Probably
Middle
not
of the
around the
night
clock,
already.
but they'll probably have folks around there until at least morning.
I thought we turned off the burglar. I guess we didn't actually turn
We
off.
did.
They did. You did. It's just that
He's on
there was something
duty.
suspicious looking, and so just regular folks on patrol.
And you ran
Stop.
back into the building. Okay. I was going to say, like, how would they figure out that if something was going on in there? Because I forgot
I
you ran
ran
back.
out of the van into the building to be
Yep.
like, hey guys, the cops are here. And then I got shot.
Got shot, then ran to the building.
Well,
but yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Blam, blam, freeze!
Well, let them have their fun. It's the Chronicles of Darkness. Cops have a hard life around here.
They're
the ones that
also
are actually
deeply
on tape.
corrupt. We know this for a fact.
That's true. It's true. But yeah.
Was there some connection with the police department and the Maliodraconis people too?
I'm sorry. What?
Was there a connection at the police department with the Maliodraconis?
Yes,
No.
there is. They actually have like the head of
Oh,
the
shit.
police union is like part of Malio Dragon.
I remembered some vague detail of that.
Yep. Nope. They're totally on the take with Melio and Draconis. I mean, Ganunga Gap has a relationship with them, but Melio and Draconis is married to them. If you want to think about it that way.
Well, shit.
Yes. Indeed.
I'm not a demon. It's okay.
You're just the best friend of the person they murdered for looking into them.
Well, they murdered their own guy. Jerks.
Their own guy. No.
His friend was a police officer.
I don't think his friend was Malio and Draconis though, or if it was, it sure didn't come out.
Cop guy.
Yeah.
Not
It's
necessarily.
not every cop that's a member of the conspiracy. It's still
So,
yeah.
so what's next?
Well, the good news is no portals open and puke out all sorts of angels and genes and Jared clones or whatever.
So I have a peaceful discussion with William then.
You have a relatively peaceful discussion with William.
Until you get a very frantic girlfriend.
Go ahead and give me
Great.
either presence or manipulation plus empathy.
Plus empathy? Oh, God.
Empathy, yep.
It's just the episode where everybody needs to do stuff they earned rain for.
It's not my fault. It is not my fault.
That's why I have precog 1.
All right, here we go. Okay, well, 1.
Okay. You make a passable attempt to soothe him after the fact that your inability to rescue him, and like really like more permanently rescue him, like caused him to ultimately suffer significant agonies and additional instability and just losing his arms and legs. So missing limb 1 went to missing limb 5. So that sucks. Yes.
Never mind. This is a total distraction. I'm just trying to figure out how you get missing limb 5 out of 4 limbs, but that's
The first one is like a couple fingers
okay.
or some other, something that like inhibits you a little bit, but not hugely. Then it's like, actual limbs. Where was I? Oh yeah. So you don't make a pig's breakfast of it. That's good news. He's not particularly soothed, and he is a little concerned about the fact that he's has to possess someone to keep his ability to move around. That's a little weird, but he's mostly gotten used to it now.
Yeah, I guess if he's got any better ideas, I'm certainly open to them. I mean, like, I built this gun. I don't think I can build cool, sweet robot arms or anything. Like, I don't say that, but if he's reading my mind, that's definitely what I'm thinking. Like, pretty sure I can't make cool robot arms.
Right.
Okay, good. I'm trying to make sure that he doesn't like nightmare us while we're, sleeping or something.
That doesn't seem on the table at the moment.
Got it.
He has some inkling of how bad things were. You do what you have to when you're a deviant.
Right.
So the Steve and Tamsin get back. What are you guys doing?
I would have called Benji from the run.
As you're holding the desktop.
Okay. Oh wait, no, never mind. I guess I wouldn't have had the ability to. It probably so. Never mind. Scratch that.
So you basically run in through the garage door.
Yes, holding a computer, probably with Steve following me, not bleeding, but I'm assuming your shirt isn't really fully there anymore.
Yeah.
Well, is Steve? I mean,
Well,
he was bleeding. That was the weird thing.
yeah. Yeah.
Is
So
Steve still being chased by cops?
He may or may not be running directly back to the condo.
Well, no,
He doubled back. He's going to be back a little bit later than Tamsin was.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you lost the cops eventually.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. I mean, he was on foot and he had enhanced speed on. That's why he could feel pain.
Yeah.
Tamsin.
Okay, so first up, happy present. It's Dunk's computer.
What are you doing?
Okay, so let's pretend so Solomon started to go and that attracted the attention of the police and they may have shot Solomon and then Steve ran out to distract them and I heard a lot of shots, but since it's Steve, I'm assuming he'll show up slightly befuddled but in good-natured spirits at some point, but I really don't know what happened to Solomon. So I figure either you know how to drive your way out of this or you know somebody who might be able to help in this situation. Also, Doug's computer probably has data.
I hand you a beer.
That's really the only response to that.
What did you say?
I hand you a beer.
Where is this taking place in Gene's office, or is this somewhere else?
Yeah. Because
Oh, I probably just unload with all of this the first place I see him. So yes, it's entirely possible that William hears all of this.
So what do you want me to do about it?
Well, you've dealt with cops before, okay, so I don't know, maybe Solomon will still show up and maybe he got away, but I don't really,
He was still glowing when he was running, so.
yeah, he was pretty noticeable, so I'm betting they followed him, so
all right, so
I've never been arrested before.
At this point, I'm mentally contacting the two missing people.
Okay.
Through trash talk. Steve, are you there? Did you get away?
Yep.
Do you?
I
Saul
suppose I don't have to whisper through my thoughts, but
Saul isn't
I do anyway.
responding. Do you see him anywhere?
No.
Shit. Are the cops still there?
Yep.
God damn it.
Waiting to get the car.
Police cars at this point, so.
All right. Did you guys find what you needed to find?
Did you give us the information?
No.
Nope.
I guess I don't know. If Benji, you're Benji, if Solomon found anything, we didn't get a chance to talk about it. He tried to do that whole time travel thing from the van. It might be on here.
Shit. All right. Well, we gotta. God damn it.
Apparently, we work better as a foursome, I think, than a.
God.
You have some vital skills that really fill the hole in this organization. And
but there's the portal and the angels and. God damn it.
The Dangels.
All right. Shit. Okay. Okay. Best idea. Pretend you're Jared. See if you can get them to let him go.
Great. Yes, we were trying to make sure that we had all the information we needed from Dunk since okay. Yes.
Yeah, because we're not gonna storm in there until we know that we've got our hands on Saul first.
Right.
Why? It seems like there's some kind of crisis going on here. You hear a familiar voice say the door. It's Karen.
God.
Is it? Wait. Is there a body connected to the voice?
Oh yeah, there's a body right there with the voice.
Is it?
Karen? It looks like Karen Dio.
Shit. Hang on.
Check and see if Abby's at her desk.
I want to make sure that I don't shoot Karen. Hold on.
No.
I'm holding the gun.
Just hold on.
You are holding a gun.
Okay. No, I don't. I don't shoot Karen. It looks like I think about it though.
Okay.
I've got an open conviction
Benji?
slot, Benji.
Benji,
Be
this
careful.
might be some kind of weird thing going on with Abby. So please don't shoot Abby. Even though I totally understand what desires are.
Yeah, Karen, we've got a crisis. One of our people just got put in jail. Do you think you can get him out?
I think that your friend can get removed. But what's in it for me?
What do you want?
I want my own node, my own division. Don't think I don't know what you guys are planning. I know what Abby's been through. Actually, Abigail. I know what Abigail's been through.
I'm gonna really run at top speed to see if Abby's at the front desk.
Abby is at the front desk.
Oh shit.
Shooter.
Nope, too late. She already got me.
Oh, mother forker. Okay.
What are you? I'm gonna need to know that before I agree to anything.
I'm not 100% sure I know or understand. I think I'm a ghost or an echo or something of that nature. I'm the part of myself that lived in Abbey, and now I'm the part of myself that lives outside of Abbey sometimes.
What do you mean by sometimes?
Well,
Tamsin's
sometimes.
back already.
I'm Speedy.
Yeah, no,
True.
I just think it's funny.
I'm like, at first I was worried you're gonna shoot her, now I'm worried you're gonna like give away the buildings. Well, you probably wouldn't give away the buildings.
After the amount of damage to this organization that you have done in the last 24 hours, Yananga Gap is going to require some major restructuring if it is to survive until another 48 hours.
Yeah.
Circling very, very soon, and they will want this building.
Building's ours.
Okay. Well, yeah. So we know what we have a general idea of our new structure. Tell us what you want to run, and maybe I'll consider it. You can't have the Renegades, and you can't be here.
The building chose us.
Yeah.
Well, it
Those are the
did.
rules.
It's a good description of it, actually.
But listen, we're just about to raid Heather's black site. And we don't think that she should stick around.
I suppose that would do.
We're not going to use that for that.
Why have a black site if you're not going to use it for a black site?
Well, I mean, we're not going to use it for what they've been using it for.
Are you sure?
Okay, Steve's not in charge of the black site.
Yeah, pretty sure. But see, here's the thing: is we definitely need. Well, I was kind of under the impression that she had her own people to, do the acquisitions and whatnot. But it turned out Dunk had been doing all that. So I don't really know what they do over there other than hold people. And I don't really have a lot of interest in doing that.
Well, I would say that it is likely that this purge is going to impact the association before it's going to affect the black site. The black site is useful without Serendipitous Gardens. The association doesn't really have much function without a building to provide guides and rules for.
Hey, that sounds like your alley.
So I will tell you what, if you put me in charge of the association and instead purge the black site, or ensure that the black site is the one that gets purged, I would find that acceptable. And I would help your friend get out of jail.
It also solves our problem of not having a third node.
One sec. sec. I'm trying to find the org chart again because I'm trying to remember exactly what the association controlled.
Yeah, what does the association actually do?
The
It's the one-
association is the HOA over which Gunungagap wields outsized influence and holds authority over Serendipitous Gardens, as well as several other condo buildings and neighborhoods of the region. Most of its power is soft, imposing restrictions and regulations meant to foster a good neighborhood environment. Those who refuse to obey the association's edicts face legal action and sanctions that can negatively impact credit scores, and or force unwanted residents to move out. In the interest of ensuring that residents are following the HOA rules, the association has the authority to inspect any building within its purviews, which Gunungagap sometimes uses to replace damaged surveillance equipment or to find and potentially confiscate contraband. Data management has identified potential ways to increase divergence output by forcing residents to adhere to prescribed patterns of behavior, so the association's role is likely to expand considerably over the next few months.
Yeah.
I mean-
So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna outsource our current marketing stuff to the HOA node from now on.
Okay.
Put Karen back in charge of putting butts in rooms.
But she doesn't get to control Serendipitous Gardens.
No, you do.
Exactly. That's I just want to say, because Eric said that Serendipitous Gardens had partially part control of rules and regulations were under that, and we want to make sure that she is very clear that
Yeah,
Serendipitous Gardens is its own node.
It's the rules and regulations that apply to the residents, not the rules and regulations that apply to the people who run the Serendipitous.
Yeah. The thing is we get to rewrite the entire org chart and redistribute any kind of duties that we want.
Oh yes, I'm fine. I just want to make sure that she understands that she's not actually getting control of this building again.
Exactly.
Whether it's through dress codes or something.
I
more
love the fact that this is even on the table because she's dead.
A little confused about some of the specifics of this, but
This division is run by Abby's hologram.
yeah.
Abby's astral projection,
Who knows?
her instability. I don't know.
All right. Does anybody not agree to this? I think it's hilarious.
Yeah.
It's fine as long as we make it rule tight that it is in no way she has no power over Serendipitous Gardens.
Yeah, exactly. I completely agree.
That we will contemplate using her services to recruit on some sort of compensation business and sort of like a why can't I think of the word? Not freelance, you know what I'm trying to say.
She's our subsidiary.
Maybe like use her services for a specific purpose, for compensation, but not
Contract worker.
what?
Contract.
Contract worker.
Yes, thank you. Yes, that we may contract this out to her or outsource this particular recruitment thing out to her, but she doesn't actually get to control.
Right. Yeah.
Good times.
All right. So
Solomon is sitting in
unconscious, he
prison,
doesn't
and you
get a
guys
vote
are
on
like,
this.
Article A, it shows that Karen cannot.
We're doing the bureaucracy for for good. We're helping
Yeah.
them through because apparently that's what all of my characters do ultimately.
All right.
Is
All
paper.
right, Karen, go nuts. We've got Jared's credentials right now, so if that will help you, go for it.
All right. Karen is going to go to her office.
That also is part of the deal. She doesn't get to keep that off.
No,
We know it's only a temporary
It's
one.
still
little
Karen's
thing.
office, but she doesn't get to keep it.
Yeah.
Or she can lease office space from us in exchange for providing those
Already in motion. She's making her necessary phone calls.
Just saying.
That's hilarious. No, I love this idea.
God.
So
Give
if
it
you get
something
let
to
out of
look
jail
at.
on some sort of technicality, there's like this sort of like weight of clearly you should not have been shot. You were not running. You just stepped out of the truck, and suddenly this cop opened fire on you, and that scared you, and you ran off because of that. Not because you were like snooping around doing stuff. And you work for the company that like owns this moving van company, so there's no reason that they should have done that.
I was figuring out why the van had its lights on.
Yeah, something like that. But you didn't have, yeah. So okay,
No one was glowing.
nobody was glowing. You'd have to be crazy to think otherwise, Officer Leroy.
Gee, Officer Krupke.
Yeah. All right.
Do I get to rescue my car as well?
You eventually, yeah, you get to rescue your car eventually because they determined that you weren't nothing was taken from the building. It was fine.
Nice.
Yep.
It didn't look very hard.
I translocate it just in case.
No, they were looking, but again, the whole like, not going to make a scene out of this.
I know, but I want the extra point of instability. So. It's
someone
hard to
looking
hold on to.
It's precious to the Guardian.
Yes.
Are you trying to buy a variation or something?
I hope to, yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
Yell out the window at them. Nobody was glowing.
Yeah. I actually discovered, and this was my mistake because somewhere along the line it changed and I didn't remember changing it. But you can actually heal a minor instability to get a scar too instead rather than medium.
Oh.
I did not. I had actually. There's going to be conflict in the book because one of the shortcut paragraphs still had it as only medium or downgraded major, but that's my bad. Yeah, like I said, I see every version of a project, and after a while they start blending together. And sometimes I forget.
Yeah,
and that was the case here.
Okay.
But yeah, so yeah, having a medium so they can downgrade seems more healthy than having downgrading a minor usually. Or not downgrading, but healing a minor. Yeah. Yeah. Clearly, Abby decided to buy a new scar.
I feel like the
Something.
star decided to buy Abby at this point.
5 magnitude scars are nasty.
Yeah.
So
So this is an alternate persona that can like operate independently of her now.
what it is that she has picked up Shadows of the Past 5, but it can only be activated when Karen is in charge.
Oh,
Or not Shadows of the Past. I'm sorry. Shadow Selves.
Shadow
Sorry,
Selves.
Shadow Selves 5.
Oh, okay.
But it can only be activated when Karen is in charge.
okay.
I see.
So, yeah, that's a fun little mystery. It's going to take a while to really unravel that one properly.
Yeah.
After waking up before getting let out of jail or whatever that situation is, what's the healing of bashing?
It's like 20 or 15 or 20 minutes. It's fine. It's gone.
Okay, I have 1 lethal and 3 bashing.
Yeah. Lethal takes 2 days.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
lethal
just the
takes 2 days.
bashing would be gone.
Yeah.
Okay.
Lethal that isn't taken due to a variation, scar, or adaptation can be healed by Bjorn.
Go pet the kitty.
But I can't remember whether that was due to your channeling last session? Or was that this session that you took that damage? The lethal.
The The lethal
It's from
is
getting
from earlier yesterday
Oh,
at some point. Probably from bumping up precog to.
Okay, so
Oh,
it
yeah,
wouldn't
yeah,
help you,
yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
I remember
All
that
right.
now.
it's been a long day.
Wait, how did I? Why does it
Um,
say? It wasn't Saturday. It was Tuesday. But what am I pushing? What am I looking at here?
It was
It was
It
definitely
wasn't
Friday.
it
The-
was
the-
Friday.
I must have written down something wrong. It was no September 11th. That is real because we made jokes about it.
Well, we recognize we're horrible people.
Yeah. Okay. So I don't know why I had it written down as Tuesday, but it is okay. So Saturday the 12th.
When I was conscious, I would trash talk you guys. Hey, I was unconscious after getting a shot. I did find pretty darn sure I found the address for the black site.
All
Yeah,
right.
getting shot hurts a lot more than I remembered.
I
don't have-
can't comment on that, I suppose.
We don't have time to unpack that right now. But,
I will pass on the address. And he also had this site. It looked like a house on a GPS from what I was looking at. Is that Danica's home address? Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, sounded like he was about to go kidnap her from the gym.
all right.
But he told me where the spot is, so
He told you where the spot was? Where the black site was?
yeah, this is the address.
All right.
Why did he tell you where it was?
I asked him.
Who were you within that? I wonder.
Yes, the GM wonders.
Apparently, none of your compatriots do, but I guess I haven't seen your power being used for them.
Yeah, I asked him, and he told me.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's pretty powerful.
Yeah, Benji looks really impressed.
All right. So,
So
Benji,
we're gonna plan a raid into Black Site. That's the plan.
as soon as we can. And I understand why you're worried about, the whole portal situation. But I think what this is proof, Benji, is that you are apparently a very, very vital cornerstone of this team.
Especially when we're engaged in illegal activity.
And you have a knowledge base that we just don't have.
Oh yeah, no, I'm coming to the black site.
Okay, good.
It's just that what do we do with the portal?
Well, is William willing to babysit it?
Can we lock it?
I don't
No.
think we should.
Can we lock your office?
I'm not sure that would help.
I mean, if we I mean, he can't go through the wall, but there's a bunch of tools in there and stuff like it might slow him down though. If we I mean, I could like weld it shut.
Aren't there other ways out of there other than
No.
the portal? The portal's the only way to and from.
The to and from
The other-
Wherever the portal leads.
yeah, as far as I can tell. I mean, there's that 10-mile tunnel.
I'm just wondering how Gene got to whatchamacallit. Oh, that was Demon Gene, that was not.
Yeah. No, Angel Gene's over on the other side. Demon Gene's on our side.
That's
All
right. I keep thinking it's the other way around, but no.
Oh, by the way, Saul, Karen's back and she's a ghost.
Yeah, we
I
made
told you.
an agreement with her.
I was right about the ghost thing.
Yeah, you
Apparently-
were right. I gotta admit, I feel kind of dumb about that. And Saul, we kind of hired her.
What?
Wait, what?
We told you.
Well, if she
Oh, you told me.
if
Oh,
she
that's right,
ends
you
up
did.
fading out of existence, then we get control of that back, I guess.
Yeah, well, that means we have 2 ghosts to figure out how to banish.
Who's the
The
second?
first one,
Jared.
he's not
Yeah,
a
for
ghost.
whatever
Yeah,
reason, I just don't hate Karen as much as
Not
I
a
used
ghost.
to. It's weird.
Yeah,
Incorporeal guy, aka Ghost, Jared, and whatever Karen is.
Okay. I'm gonna take the power tools out of my office, weld the door shut, and pray that that works.
Okay.
I don't think you should just have the gun pointed at the portal and set it so if it opens up.
No, not leaving the gun in there with it.
Another
Angel,
visitor
fine,
comes
Angel
from
got-
through the garage in a huff, running for their life.
But it's
Seeming
not
to run for their life. Out of breath, and I think they're right on my tail. I need you to give me sanctuary. It's Zechariah.
who's on
Who's
your
on your tail?
Chris.
The demon hunters, the dragon hunters.
Oh,
Oh
They-
shit!
They
I plugged the. I just welded the goddamn door shut.
Dang it, Eric!
and that's the end for that piece.
close the garage.
He can come with me. We can watch some Bollywood or something.
Wow.
You're the meat shield, Steve. We need you.
What?
Literally the meat shield. I mean,
Oh.
just,
Yeah, I mean, are we going to the black side like now?
No.
Suppose.
What? No.
I don't know. I don't know. It's not like I'm hurt or
But-
tired or anything. But
If we're under assault, we don't go to the other place at this particular time.
But Serendipitous Gardens is not a touchstone.
Right. The problem is you have to leave here through the assault on yourself to go to the other place.
Yes, but touchstone.
we'll get there.
So close.
We'll get there.
yeah, I
We're
know.
right there. We'll get there.
All right. So I know that we have touched some touchstones tonight in ways that will probably advance your get back some instability heal. Let's go through the ones. Benji, did you touch anyone tonight?
Yeah, and I think that means that I can upgrade Jared to a full touchdown.
Indeed.
Touch. That's not gonna.
All right. So yeah, you can heal your minor. You definitely get to do a minor for Angel Jane tonight because you gave up an entire scene catastrophically in order to fuck with him.
Do I heal
Had to
more
give
than one?
Karen a node for that.
You heal a total of two. You
Oh,
heal
okay.
one for Angel Jane and one for Jared.
Okay.
Did you have 2 scenes of that? I'm not entirely sure because you spent a lot of time off screen because of it.
I did. I only had 2, so it's
Okay,
that's fine.
you're probably fine then. Soul, you did do Pursuit of Cornelius through all of that. I think there were really 2 scenes where that was involved. So go ahead and do 2 minor. You can heal.
And Jared. Jared's
I-
wavering for me also.
Oh, Jared's okay. So you can solidify him.
I wish we could solidify him. and
Oh,
then
you know what I mean.
shoot him.
That's my kill.
You have affirmed Jared.
We don't want to firm Jared.
Affirm. Affirm. Verb affirm. All right, Steve.
Yeah, I don't think I touched any of mine.
Really? Okay. Yeah, Abby, Gary, Zechariah, Demon Gene. Yeah. Okay. So I guess you didn't this tonight.
Nope.
It usually doesn't have too much impact on you, but yeah. So.
I'm fine.
Yep, Tamsin. Abby, Coach, you definitely touched on trying to deal with. I mean, the whole session was based on trying to get Danica.
Yes.
You had the Jared raid and the Dunk raid to try to find Danica. Jared, you really didn't get much of a chance to do.
No, we just raided his apartment.
Yeah, and you really didn't have a chance to do too much with Abby.
No, I checked to make sure she existed.
Yeah.
That it.
Didn't even have a taco meal with her or anything. Let her cry into her margaritas.
We were busy.
It's the way it is sometimes.
Bigger fish to
Next time I'm
fry.
just going to bring a bottle of tequila to the front desk. We can do a shot and then I'll just run off and do my business. Okay.
All right, so aspirations. Benji, find out what happened to Jared. Sort of. I don't know.
We never actually did we?
Yeah, not particularly. Soul definitely did start tracking down Malio and Draconis. Steve didn't get around to his blog entry.
Nope.
Tamsin definitely got figured out where Danica is.
Well, we're assuming she's there.
Yeah, it's fair that it's assuming, but I'm gonna leave that alone for now. I'm gonna consider it treat it as done because it is. And then gosh, I've got a lot of stuff I can delete here.
I am gonna change my aspiration though,
Yeah, I think so too.
because I'm gonna save Zechariah now.
Yep. All right. Soul.
Fight off the Malio and Draconis.
Steve.
Defend Chris.
Tamsin.
Confirm that raid the black box site to regain 10.
Confirm that Danica
Is there and rescue her.
all right.
What happens when one of our loyalty touchstones dies again?
It's medium unless it's mostly your fault, in which case it's major.
Okay.
So
I'm just saying, Tamsin, there might be some interesting interesting story in being too late.
I don't want to trade in my touchstone for a power. So if that
not
power,
that ever happened in this game. All right.
I guess I'd trade my coach in for a power.
Yeah, he hasn't been really useful, so might as well get some mechanical benefit from him.
Exactly.
It's been a lot. Like I think the last time I think episode 8 was the last time he even entered the story as a hostage.
Yeah.
All right, so
I'm willing to trade that touchstone for powers.
Yep, 3 beats each, and there's 3 in the beat jar.
Hey, Eric.
Yes.
Can you refresh me on the experience cost for merits?
1 per dot.
What about experience cost for a variation?
4 flat out.
Okay.
So probably next time.
Debating, because having another variation would be really useful at this
Gotta get
point.
the scar first.
Well, I mean, I have
Or
some
What does that say?
instability,
Yeah, she has the instability for it. She just needs to put the.
but I also could use some of that experience to raise my linchpin and firm up our status. So
Oh yeah, well, try to get get it to the hierarchical level.
yeah, get it to 5.
Ooh, yeah, that's another 2, which isn't a huge expense because you're already at 3.
Yeah. And I'm sitting on 4 XP right now.
I would say Go ahead.
Oh, I was just going to say, to be a linchpin of a hierarchical, you have to have a 5. Is that what I'm hearing?
Here's the thing: when you're building your own conspiracy from scratch, it's a little different. Let me get the work in progress out. Give me a second.
I have a feeling that that's not going to be quite on our to-do list next session. I have a feeling that next session is going to be mostly double combat.
More murder.
So suddenly developing new things due to stress might be more helpful.
I actually wasn't talking about it in relation to that. I was just trying to decide how much we needed to prepare for conspiracy creation in the next session.
Okay, so the first node you've achieved. I mean, you obviously took over one pretty early. It is arguable that you have a second because you got the Renegades.
Mm-hmm.
So you have second node. So theoretically, right now you have each attribute, power, finesse, resistance starts at 1, and you can assign 3 dots to your conspiracy's attributes, which is where you are right now. The nodes do have to acquire classification at that stage, and one of them must be considered hierarchical. Each node must have a linchpin and may have devoted assigned to it. A member of the cohort may purchase linchpin merit. Otherwise, the linchpin is a storyteller character, loyal to the conspiracy, but not necessarily to its founders. And the cohort gains the appropriate conspiracy conditions based on their role within the proto-conspiracy. At the third dot, it's a full standing 1 conspiracy. You have 2 more dots to attributes, so you get a total of 8 to divide between the 3 attributes. You get conspiracy actions and surveillance within your purview. And any cohort member with the linchpin merit gets free dots of status in the new conspiracy sufficient to meet the normal prerequisite. So you basically have, right now it would be, I think, status 2.
Okay, well, we can talk about this more when we build the
Yeah.
conspiracy.
You'll probably need to say that all again when we actually get to the building phase. But
it's probably not going to come up next session.
Yeah.
If you guys are raiding the black site right away. But suffice to say, you are in a position now that you are transitioning from a proto-conspiracy to a full conspiracy. Now all you need is one of you to be treated as a devoted. One or all of you, but
I think that's going to be me, actually, because I think what we're going to end up doing is putting Tamsin in charge of Serendipitous Gardens and having me be Serendipitous Gardens devoted. being the caretaker or whatever.
Yeah.
But again, any of you could theoretically move over there. You guys have been sort of acting between those two roles for a while. And especially
Right.
once it's your own conspiracy, it's like kind of moot.
Sure.
Oh yeah, eventually you have to do conspiracy beats, conspiracy principles and anchors. Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
Yeah, at least one of the founders must have the devoted form, although each founder may choose to gain the devoted form as part of establishing the conspiracy's new mission. This reflects the demon's commitment, or the deviant's commitment to the establishment and furtherance of the conspiracy, which stems from the compulsion to build and be a part of something greater rather than the impulse to dismantle and destroy.
Oh, did the devoted form, is that the thing where you have to have more loyalty touchdowns?
You don't have to. It's just that the willpower refresh on those is flipped. So instead of getting a little bit of
Loyalty big, conviction small, it's loyalty small, conviction big.
If you do a little thing for a
Don't I understand.
Yeah, but it's only the willpower. It's not the instability refresh.
Okay.
Refreshing a major still requires you to kill a conviction touchdown, basically, for the most part. But yeah, the willpower effect is reversed, so that the thing you get a big willpower refresh on is when you risk your life for your loyalty touchdown.
Got it.
One of the fun things about loyalty touchstones for devoted is that they can actually name they can name the node that they're assigned to as their loyalty touchstone. Because as with all nodes or all touchstones, something can blow up the building and that will kill the loyalty touchstone.
Right.
And that's of course much more common with devoted than it is with renegades, places versus people.
Right.
Anyway, fun stuff. I'm looking forward to that, getting through editing, and so I can poke a little bit more on it, but I'm pretty pleased with where that seems to be going. All right. So does anyone need to name new touchstones tonight? I know you had a couple wavering that got affirmed.
You got to figure out a loyalty. So I'm
Got to
not
figure.
at 1 and 2 at the moment.
Yeah, I'm down a touchstone still too, but
Yeah.
I don't have a name yet. So.
Karen.
Well, I think I'm still down a
You're at 1 and 3 right now, so you're.
I'm at 1 and 2.
I'm sorry, 1 and 2 rather. I'm sorry, 3 total.
Correct.
No, 1 and 2. Steve's at 3 and 1, 3 and 2 for Tamsin, and then 2 and 3 for Benji.
Well, I used to be at 2 and 3.
Yep, but you kept on murdering touchstones, and that eventually.
That creates a toll.
Well, and, I guess not just murdering. I guess you also kind of got one killed, but
yeah, so I have things to fill up.
No flipping, an increase. Oh, Rachel, you were talking about maybe buying a scar, getting a variation.
Yeah, we can talk about it over email or text
Okay.
or this week.
All right, that works.
I don't want to lose the. Last time I waited too long and I lost my medium instability, or I healed it.
Yeah.
So I want to take advantage. I need to actually figure out what I want.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember what you were pondering the last time, but I can't remember.
I don't know if it even got out of my brain, the pondering.
Okay. I can't remember what it was or whether you even mentioned it. All right. Well, we don't really have enough time for a vignette scene, being 9 o'clock. But
Yeah,
we'll do
yeah.
those again.
To do good night to the kid.
Yeah, I know how it goes. So,
He didn't. Okay, he is vaguely moving. All right.
I am. I'm trying to get through my backgrounds. So, once again, I'm Eric Zawadzki. I'm the developer for the Deviant line. This is my regular tabletop group meeting in quarantine. And introduce yourselves.
Jake playing Steve.
Noel playing Benji.
Rachel playing song. Great. Tamsin. I am. Can I try that again?
Yeah, go ahead.
Rachel playing Tamsin.
Mark playing Solomon.
All right. Thank you for watching.